Opposition continues to mount over the emergence of Callistus Okafor as the new factional national chairman of the Labour Party. In two separate interviews, the National Secretary of the party, Umar Farouk, and the Deputy President of the Nigerian Labour Congress Political Commission, Professor Theophilus Ndubuako, disowned the factional leader. While attention has focused on the rift between the Julius Abure-led National Working Committee and the 29-man caretaker committee headed by former Minister Nenadi Osman over the past 2 weeks, Okafor seized the opportunity to announce his arrival. Okafor, a former deputy national chairman of the Labour Party, told journalists at a press conference in Abuja the previous Friday that he was the party's rightful leader. The factional chairman stated that his decision to take over the administration of the party from Abure was backed by a 2018 consent judgment of the Federal High Court, which he claimed had been ignored. He explained that the consent judgment was issued following the leadership tussle between the late Labour Party national chairman Abdulkader Salam and another faction led by Salisu Mohammed, who also declared himself national caretaker chairman at the time. Okafor argued that due to non-compliance with the court order, the Abure-led National Working Committee exploited and built on a faulty structure to become the national chairman. Reacting to the development, Farouk dismissed Okafor's explanation, saying he was merely capitalizing on the current crisis within the party leadership. The Labour Party National Secretary also blamed Abia State Governor Alex Oti for the internal strife that is gradually leading to factions within the party. He said, Okafor's claim to be legitimate national chairman of the party shouldn't come as a surprise. It is not new to us. If Governor Oti can wake up one day and decide to illegitimately form a caretaker committee, Tom, Dick and Harry can equally claim to be the leader of the Labour Party. That is the danger of what they have done. I believe you know that the NLC has also created one they call National Transition Committee. But in the end, it will be the courts that determines the true leaders and legal officers of the party. Until then, Okafor is free to make noise all over the place. The Nigerian Labour Congress camp also regarded Okafor's claim to the party's leadership as a joke. According to Professor Ndubuako, Nigerians are already aware of where the commitments of Oti, Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, and the stakeholders lie. He said, people can have as many factional chairmen as they want. But the question here is that when you have Peter Obi as the leader of the Labour Party, Oti as the only governor of the party, senators and members of the House of Representatives elected on our platform, House of Assembly members as well as the statutory members, TUC and NLC together with us, who will Okafor claim to be working with? We are not even talking about the loyalty of virtually all the party stakeholders yet. So, I ask again, who are the members of Okafor's faction and what are they bringing to the table? So, I think Okafor just wants to be in the news. He is just trying to get some relevance, he said. Barrister Hayaking, what do you make of this drama?
The same thing, the same cancer that is bedeviling APC, PDP is also back in a Labour Party. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all because once people get into politics in Nigeria, they just change. My friends, most of them just change. I don't know why it's like that. Whether there is oath they take, both the ones in the north, both the ones in the south. My friends in the north, the same way they behave. Lies, 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 lies. Politics, 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 politics. They'll tell you it's politics. I've never heard of Okafor before. Suddenly Okafor has just come up again. The next thing you will hear now is that the opposition is sponsoring him to destabilize the Labour Party, which is possible. Nothing is impossible with politicians. They can do anything. For me, this is one other politics that is trying to play out. But like one of them said, I think he's Professor
Ndubuako.
He said that the court will decide. The court will decide, but when? How? When is he going to do that? You know, when is the court going to do that? That is also why I don't also like that statement that is always made about the judiciary, because being a member of the judiciary, when I mean judiciary, of the legal community, concerns me so much when they say go to court. It's an insult. It's an aberration. Go to court. It's an aberration. Somebody that tells you go to court means that it's either his father is a judge, his mother, his brother, his uncle. He knows the judge, and he knows he will get judgment.
Right.
A man who knows that when he goes to court, he will fail. Won't tell you go to court. Won't tell you go to court. You see somebody running to police station, a particular police station, he runs there. He knows that he has somebody there that will help him do his matter. That is the truth about it. So anybody that says go to court, so judiciary, at this point, judiciary should wake up and do the right thing. But again, can they really do the right thing with the political influence? I sympathize with judges. There was a write-up I did recently, and I think most people agreed with me. I exonerated the judges of whatever insult they are getting from Nigeria. Oh, judiciary is this. The other day I had Hida Dokubo too. I have not responded to her. My friend too. She was blasting judges. I was like, do you know what the judges go through? I'm not a judge, but I know what they go through. Just simply because they don't come to the air to talk. They are controlled by the politicians. And he who pays the papa dictates it too. Do you know how the appointments are done? I was asking in that my write-up, and I said, do you think that if you make me a favor today and appoint me a judge, even when I'm not I'm qualified, but there are some other persons are qualified more than me, and you make me a judge, and I won't support you, I won't hear from you, that is the problem. Amend the constitution where everybody, the race will be like this. This one is running, this one is running, judiciary is here, executive is here, legislature is here. Nobody is touching each other. And you know that if I'm running my race, I don't have anything to do with governor's appointment. Governor doesn't have anything to do with me. President doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm on my own. But the president overshadows everybody. The governor overshadows everybody in the state. So how do you expect the judge to perform?
All right.
If you refuse to perform, haven't you heard in this country where judges' houses were blown up in the night, arrested? Some of them were exonerated, if you are not aware. A Supreme Court Chief Justice of Nigeria was removed unceremoniously from office. Why? Political. Army. Things the military did not do. The military never touched the judiciary. They were afraid of judiciary. The judiciary was still delivering judgment. That was why we had the judgment of the Locust Classical case of Ojukwu and governor of Lagos State that dealt with tenancy. It was during the military. They gave that judgment against the military. So what they did was wrong. And today we are citing that case, Ojukwu and Lagos State. It's simply a case where the law says even government does not have power to go into a house and pack somebody out. Today, everybody is enjoying it. All the tenants, landlord now can no longer come to your house and pack your things out. But before the landlord will pack your things and throw away. So what are we talking about? What we're talking about is that politics, not everything you play politics. There are some precedents you set and leave it. Leave politics out of it so that we can survive as a nation. We are not surviving. We are not moving forward. Nigeria is not moving forward. We are not striving. All
right. George, what is your take on this story?
Well, what I have to say is this, that Labour Party is also a product of the Nigerian society. So the cancer that is eating deep in all other parties, has come to visit the Labour Party.
Yeah.
I may not be wrong if I say there are external influences and bodies trying to cause commotion within the party, because the party, whether you like it or not, made an inroad in the last election cycle that surprised many political analysts, many political watchers who never expected Labour Party to get to the point they got to. People at some point, I remember personally, I was even asked to come and get a form for House of Assembly under Labour Party, but I never saw it that this party could make that headway. In so many states, you saw people, farmers, who won election because the party had nobody. People who went there to collect the tickets just for let us contest became members elected. So Labour Party is like a beautiful bride now that everybody is trying to have access to. So I won't be surprised if the vested interest in the party has gone to the level where those who never saw anything good from the party now feel that the party is like a cash cow. Let me see. Let me preempt the process. Let me try something to see if I can get something. If not, Okafor, from where? Moreover, parties have the hierarchy and structure. Where is he coming from to lay claim to the party's leadership? Probably someone is sponsoring him, someone is pushing him. So, but like the prof said, the court should determine, they should decide. My challenge with the court on this matter is that they keep delaying on certain things. Some matters should be, should be trashed expeditiously, without wasting time, so that the party can regroup and begin.
No, they are trying in.
It's taking much time.
No, bros. Let me tell you, if it is ordinary matter takes 5 years in the High Court, 10 years in Court of Appeal, 20 years, another 10 years in Supreme Court.
Why?
That is the system, because they have refused to employ judges. They have refused to expand the courts. Where one judge is having 20, 30 matters in a day. People doesn't know that what the judges are going through. 30, 50 in one day. How can the judge finish the cases? Some courts have 700 cases. One of the court told us he had 27,000 cases in one court, Federal High Court. So tell me how the judge will survive. Supreme Court, Supreme Court, your case is 10 years old. Right. The political matter you are hearing is Swedish also. Hey, look at this man. A matter I filed in the Court of Appeal in 2012. It was this year, 12 years later, they called me for the matter. 2012, interlocutory appeal. When they called me, I said, who is matter? The man was explained to me from Bailey from Court of Appeal Owerri. I said, tell the judges to deliver the judgment and it that we have finished that matter in the High Court and we didn't go to Court of Appeal. Look at this man. You don't know. Hey, political matter move very fast too. That one you are saying is fast. Ordinary chief doesn't matter. We already take case of 87 now. 97 cases dey my table. Look at this man. Hey, don't talk there.
All right.
We don't have enough courts. We don't have enough judges. We don't have enough magistrates. Go walk to the court one day. You see cost list 50, 30, 20. How can they on daily basis from Monday to Friday? Don't blame the judges. I'm not going to. Don't blame them. Well, all right, they pay you the money. You die. Have you seen judges? Immediately they retire. They don't stay more than 5-10 years. Go and check their lifespan. Have you seen a judge in occasion before? You won't see them because they are writing every day in the brain to meet up. Imagine a judge that have 2,000 cases in his court. He's delivering one a day. How many years will it take him to deliver the judgment? 360 for 1 year. Even if 2 is 760. Even if 3 is 1,000 plus. Supreme Court is the worst. Hey, look at this man. To get it in Supreme Court. All right, they are giving date for 2030 as we are talking.
All right.
2030, 2029, they are giving us date in Supreme Court and Court of Appeal. Look at this man.
All right.
Hey, it's not easy.
All right, Barrister.
Political matters are going fast, very, very fast.